ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down. That's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Looking to pass. It's Baker. He makes the grab. Makes the defender miss. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Fights through a tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Designed quarterback run. Headed for the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the 3rd down conversion.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Bringing it out, it's Cox. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, UCLA, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. He'll hand it off. He breaks free. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Scanning the field. It's Baker. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Tried to do the same thing here. Some hard running there through a tackle. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster. And believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. A short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Bruins looking to run some tempo here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Physical run earns the first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The back's got it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bruins!
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to pass. It's Baker. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. 10 here looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. A quick spin move. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
It's UCLA on top here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, UCLA. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the wideout goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they pick up the first on the ground. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Dogs will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. trying for a fourth down completion. Receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. The Bruins pick up enough for a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence and you can wear that defense down psychologically.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Grab down the middle. It's Morton. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to get the sticks.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up obviously in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
He gets loose. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Baker. With the catch, it's Moore. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
6. Third down coming.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. He keeps it on the design run. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
It's up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cox. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. First play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking for his back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Baker. Gets made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Bringing it out, it's Cox. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Through. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this deep and begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cox. Tackle at the 13. Not great field. To start the drive. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Bruins with 1st and 10 here. Handoff heading left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Bruins are on the move here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Baker. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What an amazing
here. And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Cox. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Zips it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They go with a direct snap. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the Bruins will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Oh, a reverse. Breaks an open space. He's got the first and still going. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Over the middle, it's Williams. Touchdown, Georgia. No chance to catch him there. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fielded in the air. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Important third down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. The Bruins are going to keep this drive rolling.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. Gives it to the back. He shreds the tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. Would love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Comes out of bounds after another big game on the ground. This running game has been strong today. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Baker. Finds his man. It's Morton. Breaking free of the 35. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, a big part of the reason reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. UCLA offense back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bruins. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Pounding away with the run game. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Run play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Moore. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tailback with another carry. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tries the right with a quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Georgia.
And the Bruins getting set on first and 10. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Even though that was incomplete, it was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. A little bit too much air on that throw with the junior quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. He makes the grab. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming, and it falls incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And the quarterback just kneels down. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this